Which of the following linear functions is based on the recursive rule below? Okay, so we have our recursive rule. We also have our starting value, a sub 0 equals 4. So we can start with that, and then we can plug in some numbers to figure out what the next values are in the sequence, and then we'll be able to make our linear function. So let's go ahead and start by finding a sub 1. A sub 1 is going to be equal to a sub n minus 1, and a sub n minus 1, so if we're looking at a sub 1 minus 1 is just a sub 0, and we know that a sub 0 is 4, okay? So because we're getting that from our value right before this. And then the next part is we just add 2, so 4 plus 2, and we get the a sub 1 equals 6. Next we have a sub 2. So for a sub 2 we're going to take the previous value. Again, a sub n minus 1 just means take the previous value because a sub 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so we're getting the value for a sub 1, which is 6. So we're going to do 6, and then again the second part plus 2. And then that's going to give us a value of 8. Let's go ahead and do another one. A sub 3 equals the previous value, which is 8. And then we're going to add 2 because that's what our rule says to do. And 8 plus 2 equals 10. Okay, so we have a few values here. We have 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now we're going to write a linear function. Well, I know that a linear function follows the form of y equals mx plus b. So let's break this down and write our linear function. I know that y equals, okay, so for m, I know that m is talking about the slope. So I'm looking at the rate of change here. So our first value is 4. Our next value is 6, so we added 2. Our next value is 8, we added 2. Our next value is 10, added 2. Conveniently, that was already told to us in the rule that we just add 2. So it looks like the slope is 2. Every time that we go to the next value, we're increasing by 2. So the slope is 2x, or the 2 is the slope, so we're multiplying x by 2 each time, and then our next part is plus b, so we're looking for the y-intercept, or the starting value, and that is where we looked at a sub 0, which is equal to 4. We started with a value of 4. So our linear equation is y equals 2x plus 4.